Good morning. I'm Lynn.
I'm Marnie.
And welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. Don't let her hurt that lamb. So again, we're going to be letting sheep out of the jugs. We're going to be trimming hooves. And we're haying today. So before we even start chores, we're going to let this ewe out because I had her lamb ready yesterday so she can get out right away while we feed them. She's got a really beautiful ram. Would you like to go in there, Mommy? Oh, run right over your lamb, why don't ya? Some mums are so careful of their lambs, and others like that just run right through them. Your mom's that way, that's it. No. There you go. See? That's your mom. She's a little clumsy and neurotic, but she's okay. She's your mom. Don't get kicked, buddy.
Just stay still.
Yeah, we have an issue with these clippers. They're really good clippers,
Just stay there.
but there's a little thing that locks them shut, and every time you pick them up, they seem to lock on you, which is kind of annoying. Tip off first so that you can get the blade down along the side. Then you just follow the hoof, the pad of the hoof, so that you're flush, and that way you know where the edge is.
Let's see, I'm going to show you something here, but I don't see very often, and it's Dorsets especially. See that nice bone on that sheep?
Yeah.
But look how nice the hoof turned. Not the pointed hoofs.
Yeah.
Extremely good hoofs.
So if you have
really relax a little bit.
If you have a good thick bone on your leg, you have better hooves.
Way better hoofs.
Let me get closer. There we go. So by better hooves, you see, he means they're wider and they have more of a contact with the ground, not really fine hoofs.
Don't see it too often in Dorset, but she actually has it.
And of course, we have to feed those bottle babies. So we're gonna start the day feeding bottles now. I'm gonna be sitting down joining. Right now, we're just feeding everyone by hand because there's only 6 of them. I know, it's all your turns. You guys all finished? You guys all finished now? Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? It was good. Yeah, it was good. You guys are guzzlers. It's just those little guys that are a little slower. All those bigger ones will have the leftovers.
Shorten that neck up a little.
No, the Americans say long necks, or the show people say long necks.
The thing is, if you shorten the neck up, let's say you do a little bit, probably the head will go shorter, the face, you know what I mean? And you know the rule of thumb, if the head's shorter, the body becomes shorter.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go stop that over there.
they'll wear off. Okay, I'm heading to cover off. There is a little show sheet if you're still going to the shows.
I know, this is the hard part because there's so many nice ones that pop up.
Okay.
That,
Why anybody wouldn't take that ram?
yeah, he's really nice. So is number 8 here.
They all got the good woolly feet on them.
And
too.
woolly ears and big bones. Look at the bones on them.
Yeah, they definitely don't have bare ears.
Nope. We're getting the fluffy ears back.
Some people say
Slowly but surely.
Oh, okay, I'm heading over there.
Okay, so I'm in the breeding groups of the Suffolks here, of the 2 rams we bought from the show. It's amazing how these guys have shrunk since we bought them. That is the problem of buying show sheep. They are so overfed for the shows that it's ridiculous. I swear he's lost 50 pounds. Hopefully he's bred everyone because he spends, this one anyway, because he's on this side, he spends the majority of his time over here where we got the ram onlookers. Hi guys. And this is the ewe that comes to visit them every day. But they're fascinated by what's going on in here. Hey Glad, did he breed them or are we going to have to use you as a cleanup in here? Eh? Yeah, you like that idea? Do you like the idea of being a cleanup, Ram Glad? Yeah, you do. I think you do. You're such a sweetheart. Yeah, you're such a sweetheart. Hi. Did you breed everybody? Did ya? You better have. We paid enough for you. Yeah, we paid enough for you. How come you look so little now? You look like a bruiser before. Hi, handsome. Hi. So today we're gathering up all the hay we made the other day. It's a beautiful, beautiful fall day here. It's about 21 degrees, I think. Extremely nice. It's like 21 degrees Celsius today, which is a beautiful temperature. Full sunshine, leaves are changing, so it's great for harvesting. On Friday, the high is only going to be 12 degrees Celsius, so it's going to be a shocker. You're going to hear me complaining that day. But today, it is beautiful. So I wanted to show you this. This is over there. It looks like when I come back here, I kind of pretend like I live in the UK, and I got a little stone ruin or a stone fence at the back of the property, so I can kind of just pretend I'm over in Europe for a little while. But in reality, that is no ruin and no stone fence. Those are rock piles that Arnie has removed from the fields. Like every year when we don't have hay on this field, this is our rocky land, and he's been making a pile back there. So it's just a bunch of rocks. But in the fall, it always looks like a nice romantic ruin. So I fantasize. You get bored when you stay in one place your whole life. Although I haven't. I have traveled around the world and lived around the world. It's so beautiful here right now. And this is just the start of the changes of color. We'll film again in a few weeks and let you see what it's like. So just to show you what our land is like on this field. Arnie's had it his whole life, so he knows where all this is, but you can see where the flat rock is coming to the surface. Most of the field is pretty good, but at the back end here, the rock is coming right out. And now that rock pile doesn't look so glamorous. It looks like a pile of debris. This is going to be like the last hurrah for the bees and stuff. We are getting frosty nights now. And not a lot of wildflowers or garden flowers left anymore. This is one that I found in the field here, and I see there's a whole bunch of bees here. Trying to get enough to survive the winter. So this farm we're working at right now, it borders on 2 roads. We're on the far road right now, and I'm just going to take the truck up through the bush up ahead by those rocks, and I'm going to head into the other half of the property, and it fronts on the road that we live on. Okay, so I gotta go through that little opening up ahead. Could be bumpy. Hardly seems like an opening, but apparently that's where I have to go. Okay, now we're into the other half. So if we drive through there, you can see there's a road. That's the road we live on. Right now the leaves are nowhere near at their prime, but this is a really beautiful spot normally. It's a spot we've always talked about building a house on because it's far off the road and it's surrounded by oak and maple trees. Now, for those of you who've been following for quite a while, you would have seen the post that I had last year of those moths destroying all the oak trees in the area. This whole line of trees here are oak trees, and every one of them was attacked by that bug, and we thought we'd lose the whole row, but they suffered a little bit, but they've all come back. So we're really hopeful that these guys will stay around for quite a while because some of them are really old. This is my really big old girl. On the camera you can't appreciate the size. But she's massive. It's like a private little glade back here. And we thought this would be a great place to hide from the world. And have a long windy driveway up here. And I can hear the tractor coming. Arnie's taking the load of hay home now, so we can see him come through the bush here. hop in the car and we'll follow him back home. There he is, crossing a culvert we have there. So we got the hay in the yard here, some of it. And in the meantime, Arnie's back wrapping the rest of it. It's funny because today it's so warm, and wrapping hay like this, it feels like it should be the middle of summer, when really it's, I think it's October 5th today. It's crazy. But apparently in a few days it's going to feel like close to winter, so I will definitely take this. It's fantastic. But this hay we're making right now is probably the nicest hay of the whole year. Look at how green it is. Hey, I'm really late getting to chores. I did the chores in the barn, but I gotta do the chores in the coverall. This is where Arnie is piling all of the third cut hay. It had been emptied out earlier by him feeding it, the first cut, and it left a nice gap to fit the third cut in. So today we're going to end with Bottle Baby Mayhem. No, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. You want this guy here. Okay. Takes a while because I only have 2 hands. So I feed 2 with my hands. One's got the bottle between my legs here, and then I'll feed the other 2 later, the 2 smaller ones. I get the big ones out of the way first. We'll set up the bottle holder soon, but when I only have a few like this, the bottle babies are actually nice. When we have 20 or so bottle babies, it's not very nice anymore because it gets a little time consuming. But these guys are really easy. So it's kind of a nice little thing. Don't knock over the tripod, Mom! 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 Okay, so people have been saying, use a tripod. And that's why. When you're trying to work with all these animals and you're the only one filming, even with a tripod, you get sheep knocking the tripod if you're in the pen, mothers knocking it over. So as I was saying, that's why sometimes even a tripod doesn't help. Every time that the camera's moving, somebody is knocking my tripod over. But I thought I'd end on a happy note because a lot of people like to see the lambs. So these are our only bottle babies this year. It's nice to have so few. Knock on wood that we have no more added to this group. But we only have a few left to lamb, so I'm thinking this could be it. Here, let this little guy have some. Here, would you like some? There you go. In the afternoon, I only feed 4 bottles between the 6 of them, but at night and in the morning, they're usually drinking 5 bottles between the 6 of them. And as they grow bigger, they will probably drink more, in which case we'll increase the amount of bottles. And we have a little creep pen area set up for them, so hopefully they'll start eating creep too. But I haven't really seen anybody in there yet eating the creep. This here is Calamity. Come on. There you go. Well, I guess we'll call this a day, and hopefully you'll join us again tomorrow for the next day at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.